Are you trying to decide between working locums or taking a permanent position? Both options offer unique benefits, but one area that often gets overlooked is taxes. So, in this episode, we'll break down the tax advantages and challenges for both locum tenens and permanent roles, helping you make the most informed decision. Welcome to the Locum CPA podcast, where I talk about the business of being a locum tenens medical professional. I'm Stephen Lee, a certified public accountant based out of Chicago, Illinois. Before we jump into the tax specifics, let's quickly define these two types of work. Locum tenens positions are temporary assignments, often filled by independent contractors or freelancers. Permanent positions are long-term roles, typically salaried with full benefits. Now, while locum tenens assignments offer flexibility and higher pay per shift, permanent positions provide more stability with benefits like healthcare and retirement plans. But when it comes to taxes, how does each option impact your financial situation? Let's break it down. Let's start with locum tenens work. As a locum tenens professional, you're often classified as an independent contractor. That means you'll typically receive a tax form 1099 NEC instead of a W-2, and you're responsible for paying self-employment taxes. This includes both the employer and the employee portions of Social Security and Medicare taxes, which adds up to around 15.3%. However, the upside is that you can take advantage of some significant tax deductions. As a locum tenens professional, you can deduct business-related expenses such as travel costs to and from assignments, lodging and meals while on the road, licensing fees and malpractice insurance, continuing education expenses. But please remember, the expenses must be unreimbursed to qualify as a tax deduction for you, because there are some locum intermediaries or recruiters or contracting agencies that pay those on your behalf. Remember, these must be unreimbursed, so you are not paid back for these out-of-pocket expenses. These deductions can significantly lower your taxable income, so it's important to keep good records of each of these expenses. You might also want to consider forming an S Corp or an LLC, which can help reduce your taxable liability further by allowing you to pay yourself a salary and take distributions. Also, as a locums professional, earning 1099 income, you can contribute to several powerful retirement accounts that can lower your taxable income significantly. You don't want to miss one of my latest episodes in regards to different retirement accounts available to locum professionals. I'll leave a video card link in this episode above for you to check out. And if you're a locum professional, you also don't want to miss my top tips for starting and operating your locum practice. I'll pin a link in the comment section below. Now, let's talk about taxes for permanent positions. If you're working full-time as an employee, your employer will withhold federal, state, and local taxes directly from your paycheck, as well as Social Security and Medicare taxes. You'll receive a Form W-2 at the end of the year. One of the biggest advantages of being a permanent employee is that you don't have to worry about self-employment taxes. The employer covers half of your Social Security and Medicare obligations. Another benefit is that permanent employees often have access to employer-sponsored benefits like a 401k or 403 retirement plan, sometimes, most often with a match, health insurance, sometimes with tax-free premiums, and paid time off and other fringe benefits. These benefits can reduce your out-of-pocket costs and taxable income. Plus, contributing to a 401k or a 403b lowers your taxable income, and some employers may offer health savings account or HSAs, which also has tax advantages. Now, let's pull it all together. While locum tenens professionals may face higher self-employment taxes, they also have the opportunity for far more deductions. But on the other hand, permanent employees benefit from employer-covered payroll taxes and company-sponsored benefits. The key tax differences for locum tenens is higher self-employment taxes, which is 15.3%, can deduct travel, lodging, meals, and professional expenses, flexibility in forming an LLC or an S Corp for additional tax benefits. While for permanent positions, the key tax differences are you have a lower tax burden due to employer-paid payroll taxes, employer-sponsored retirement plans, health insurance, and fringe benefits potentially, limited deductions unless job-related expenses are incurred, right? So those are the main differences between locums versus permanent. And here are some final key tax tips that I have for each of these situations. For locum tenens professionals, remember to track all your deductible expenses using an app or software to log receipts for travel, meals, lodging, professional education, and insurance. Also, consider working with a tax professional to determine if forming an LLC or an S Corp makes sense for your income level. Also, make quarterly estimated tax payments to avoid penalties. Remember that failing to set aside enough for taxes can lead to a big tax bill, so planning is crucial. For permanent employees, remember you want to maximize your employer-sponsored retirement plans and contributions like a 401k and 403b. Take advantage of any tax-free benefits like an HSA or health insurance, and check your withholding if you have any big life changes this year, marriage, kids, or a new job. Adjusting your W-4 form can ensure that you're paying the right amount of tax throughout the year. Whether you choose locum tenens for the freedom or a permanent position, understanding how each impacts your taxes can help you make the best financial decision. If you're a locum tenens professional, don't forget those deductions. And if you're a permanent employee, maximize those employer benefits. If you found this video helpful, remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more financial tips and business advice tailored to all you locum medical professionals. Have any questions about taxes or career decisions? Drop them in the comment section below and I'll be happy to help. See you next time. Bye.